Yo, yo, yo. How we doing tonight, guys? Looks like we only got about 20 people in here right now. Feels like a throwback. A throwback to when I first started streaming. Good evening, Speculate, Kelly, Pieter, Chief Pepsi. How we doing tonight, guys? Yeah, guys, tonight we are doing a members-only giveaway for a 50K Take Profit Trader account. Exclamation point Wes in all caps. For any of you guys that have the WE next to your name, we'll enter you into the drawing for that giveaway, which we will do towards the end of the stream tonight. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go tonight. I still got family in town. We'll see how the night goes. If the markets are slow, it might be a shorter stream tonight. But how's everybody doing? What's up, Miss Rain? How are ya? All announce the giveaway too as people tune in tonight to the stream. It is a channel members only giveaway. That's not subscribers, that's channel members. So people who have purchased the channel membership will be able to enter into the drawing. If for some reason the Nightbot messes up and it's not a member who ends up winning, I'll redraw. Happy I had a pretty good day. I caught a little bit of the downside this morning, guys, actually. Let's see here. I got this part of this big red candle here. I shorted just under 780. Got trailed out somewhere around 740, I think. So I caught about 40 points of the move. Not too bad. And then I hung it up for the day. What's up, Dotan? How are ya? For those of you that are in the vertical format, once again, we are doing 2 live streams tonight. If you want to see the full screen with the DOM surface and all that, just pop on over to the other stream. It is in 1920 by 1080. Why is the background like that? Dotan, has it been a while since you've been in the stream? We removed the background for a while. So, like, on the vertical format, having the background takes up too much of the screen real estate, so we removed the background. I'm in the same room technically, but we removed the background so that it's just me basically and the charts. You get to see more of the charts this way. Yeah, it's been a few days. Okay. Yeah, it's been like this for a little over a week now. What's up, Indian Burn? Oh, you like the background, WC? I mean, when I do some more long form content stuff, you'll still see the background more than likely. I won't remove the background for that, but for the live stream purposes, on the vertical stream, it just takes up too much space. Just takes up way too much screen real estate, so it's easier to remove the background. Apparently, I can. Mason, what? You've been a member for 6 months? You've been a member for longer than that, Mason. Actually, no, I guess that's when memberships were launched. It was about 6 months ago. That's right. That's right. What's up, Indian Burn? How are you? For those of you just tuning in, we are doing a members only giveaway tonight. So if you have the WE logo next to your name and you are a channel member, !Wes in the chat will enter you into the drawing. It will be members only. If for whatever reason a non-member is selected, we will redraw for the winner. But how'd you guys trade today? It was a little wild this morning. Back and forth and back and forth. Let me double check and make sure the bot is working. Okay, we are good. Okay, it actually that's good. All right, Nightbot is eliminating anybody who is not a member. That's good. All right, we are good to go. Yeah, I wanted to give back to you guys who support my channel on that level. So occasionally we will do members only giveaways like we're doing tonight. Tonight is for a 50K take profit trader account. We'll announce it towards the end of the stream. Made 1,500 on a 150K eval, Harrison. Nice. Oh, Kelly, that's still a decent day for today. I mean, I couldn't have told you that the Nas was going to pump to 25K today. Muhammad, on your live account, you got a 3K plus? That's a great day. That is a great day. I definitely didn't make that today. But I also didn't trade that long either. So there's that. Sid, just pop over to the Dom surface is showing. Just pop on over to the other live stream right now and you'll get the full screen. Just the vertical format live stream is the one that's not showing Dom surface. What's up, Chris? How are ya? Roland, your stop was so far in the video, but it came and got you. Yeah, the sell-off was a little interesting, wasn't it? It was like a 100.5 minute candle to the downside, immediately followed by another 100-point candle back up. What's up, Blaze Kenshin? You're 200 from blowing my... You're 150? Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't put that kind of pressure on me. Oh, nice, Dotan. That's huge. That's massive. That's a great day. I didn't have anything remotely close to that, guys. Nothing remotely close. Yeah, Rich Girl Mel, it's like the market always seems to do opposite, right? Like bad news, the market pumps. Good news, the market dumps. You know, I don't know. Here's the problem with the government shutdowns is they happen every year. They happen every single year with the U.S. government. So just take it with a grain of salt. You know, that's not something that's new or out of the ordinary. It happens every year. WC made 4K on the 50. Well, you made money on the one that matters, right? WC? I mean, the combines are one thing, right? Like, it still sucks to blow combines, but the one that pays you out is great. Those are the ones that matter. I've actually had to tell Mason, my editor, recently, because he's recently passed to evaluations and is building his funded accounts up. Like, look... You know, if you're feeling the degen coming on, flip over to an evaluation or a combine or something. You know, like if you're feeling like if you have a green day locked in on your funded accounts, flip over to an eval. You know, if you're really feeling the need to sling around some contracts and size and continue to trade after locking in a good day, do it on the evaluations and the combines. Okay, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna go sideways now that I'm live? It's almost 8 o'clock my time, so let's see what happens here in a few seconds, about 10 seconds. Oh, what's up, Data? Watching from Nigeria? Oh, nice. Well, welcome to the community. All right, we got people still slowly filing in. You'll probably hear me talk about the giveaway a few times tonight. I'm sorry for the repetition. But when new people tune in, I always tell them about the giveaway. If they're the giveaway tonight is for members only, channel members only, not subscribers, but channel members, the people who have purchased the membership for $5 a month. Those are the ones who are going to be eligible for the giveaway tonight. So I'm sorry to all the subscribers out there, but I want to be able to reward those people that support my channel on that level. So the giveaway will be for them this evening. Future ones will be for everybody. Apple ATM, you ready to win the giveaway? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I wish I had enough accounts to give everybody an account, you know? All right, looks like we are about to take the big order that's sitting there at 30. Did they pull it? No, it looks like it got hit. Let's see. Did it get traded? Yep, the 120 block did get traded. So that actually went 110 on the buy side is what that was. What's up, Jeff? Chief Pepsi, you definitely won't turn away a free account. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't either, right? Right? All the free accounts that I get, I give back to you guys. I don't keep any of them for myself. So anytime we're doing a giveaway, that's when I've received a free account. And then I give it back to you guys. All right, let's see what happens here. If we want to roll over, I have a feeling we probably go a little bit higher. It looks like we are trading. So this is all-time highs here? Is that right? Yeah, that is right. So we tapped all-time highs right at the close. Wow, I didn't even notice that we had this last hour squeeze or last 2 hour squeeze higher. I wasn't at the desk. Oh, Kelly, I don't know if I'm going to short all-time highs. I know how this goes. I've played that game before and it hasn't turned out well in the past. Stops officially need to be 50 points now, Stefan. Yeah, I mean, there isn't a safe stop, is there? I mean, how many times recently have you guys gone break even and take it like your break even's been tapped after going 30 points in your favor? I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me recently. I've taken far more break evens than I've actually had like winning trades. Or what I would consider winning trades, you know? I always lock in something to cover commissions and fees at the very least, but misran you the past 2 weeks. Yeah, it feels that way. Trading's been difficult recently. For me as well. I'm pretty sure it's been that way for everybody, you know? I mean, there's the rare occasion where people are not struggling or getting frustrated. It doesn't really show in my P&L or my win rate for that matter, because I do go to break even so quickly. But man, I'm telling you guys, back at like a couple years ago, it felt like I was hitting, you know, $2,000, $3,000 trades on the regular, and I just can't do it anymore. I can't catch a 100-point move to save my life. Cannot catch a 100-point move to save my life. Oh, this is quality. Underscore dot trades dot buy dot Matt is sending me a friend request right now, guys. Underscore dot trades dot buy dot Matt. Should we accept the friend request? Yeah, sounds legit, right? Oh, I just got another one. Underscore William C. That one could be legit. I don't know. I don't know who William C is. That's UWC? Okay. All right, I got you, brother. The underscore is in front of your name is correct? All lowercase? All right. All right. I'll accept yours. Should we see what _trades.buy.mat has to say? Oh, goodness. All right, let's go back to the surface. Let's see if they are throwing in a little bit more size above. Man, we've got orders. We've got orders all the way up to like 340. Yikes. Piter, I don't know. That yeah, maybe he wants to sell his course to me. No, here's the thing, right? Is Matt and I are already friends. Like, the real Matt and I are already friends. So I don't know what that's all about. Discord kills me. You would think that that Discord would eventually like step in and try to limit that, but they just don't. They don't, and it doesn't matter what you do. The bots just infiltrate every single server that I've ever been a part of. Wait till he asks me to transfer money to his crypto wallet. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that would happen eventually. It always starts out the same. It always starts out, "Hello, Wesley. So how have you been finding these markets lately?" WC, have I been successful with Lucid yet? I haven't requested a payout yet. I haven't really been trading the Lucid account all that much. I'll be honest with you. I do know that everybody that has been trading with them has no complaints. They ran into some snags today though, with their launch of NinjaTrader and Tradeovate. I know they ran into some snags today, which, speaking of which, they do have a 50% off 2-time use going on right now if you want to try out Lucid with their launch of NinjaTrader and Tradeovate. I want to say the code is Ninja50. They aren't allowing, it feels like they aren't allowing their affiliates to capitalize on the 50% off. And then after the 2 uses are done, you can use code WEST for 40% off. Simon, did we make any headway in twisting my arm to trade New York? No, I will trade New York. Like, eventually, I definitely will. I'll live stream a New York Open at some point here soon. I promise. It's just the double session streams. Like right now, Simon, we're getting all the back end business stuff set up. You know, so I'm actually pretty busy right now. Like I've only been trading for about an hour each morning, guys, and then going and doing other stuff. And now I've got family in town too that I sort of should spend some time with. Yeah, Ms. Rain, there's a lot of people that feel that way. A lot of people want the Asia session streams. The only thing that stinks about... What's up, Tim? The only thing that stinks about the Asia session is it's hit or miss, and more often miss than hit as far as volatility goes. Chief Pepsi, so basically the funded consistency rule means that you can only make... Your best day can't be more than that percentage of your total profit at time of request, in between payout requests. So like, say you have 5 winning days and you have $2,000 profit and the consistency is 50%. That means no single day could be over $1,000. Does that make sense? And then after you request your payout, that resets again, regardless of what your account balance is. Yeah, Miss Rain, for sure, for sure. This community is amazing. This community is amazing. Let me check out gold here for you. Man, gold is at a possible bounce area. Don't know if I like it or not. You gold traders, are you getting long right now? I know, Roland. I know, Roland. NQ is just kind of chilling. NQ is kind of chilling. I feel like it runs all-time highs. I don't think it just creeps there. Alex, that's way too many tests for you. I know. It's the markets have died, but this is all-time high trading, guys. It'll sit there for a while and then it'll pump and then it'll chop around and look like it's about to roll over and then it'll pump higher. This is all-time high trading. If you've never traded at all-time highs, this is what it is. This is what all-time high is. Savvy, what was all-time high? This is actually all-time high. Right here. Let's see what the pivots look like actual. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is gross. Central pivots all the way down at 895. Where's S1? Where's R1? R1 is all the way up at 158. Look at how wide the pivots are today. Over 1,000 points from R3 to S3. Wow. Wow. Alex, you always short all-time highs? Oh, that's never a good sign. I have definitely been the person to get run over. Look on chart where his highest spinning top, where the highest spinning top is. I figured, Alex. I figured. You've been around long enough to know not to do it. Even though everything in you is telling you to short it, right? Everything in you is telling you to short it. I've been there. Will you have non-farm payrolls data on Friday due to the shutdown? I believe so. I believe NFP will still happen. I'm not 100% certain on that. But I believe economic data still rolls out. It's obviously resistance. We bounced from there once. I mean, so that area where it rejected today was actually... So it was R2 pivot. Is what that smacked off of. Cooled your long till 25,061. Forex Factory says the reports are tentative. What's up, Jenna? Oh, Jenna. So we have, if you've missed the stream for the last little bit or last week or so, we have two live streams going on now. One's vertical format. The other's your standard horizontal, the one you're seeing right now. I'm still in the same room. Everything's the same. It's just the setup's a little bit different now. because of the vertical format. There's not enough screen real estate for me to show everything on that stream. So in order to create more screen space, we removed the background. Ms. Rain, I'm so patient. Yeah, that's what everybody says. Or maybe I'm just chicken. Who knows? Yeah, Jenna, we're planning on trying to start streaming to like TikTok and Instagram as well at a certain point. But both those platforms require 1,000 followers in order to do so. So it might be a little bit before we can get on either of those platforms. I'm not sure how long it will take to get there. Oh, Jenna, you had your first grandbaby today? Congratulations. GG's in the chat for Jenna. That's amazing. Boy or girl? Hey, what's up, Val? How are ya? Oh, the way I keep repeating myself? Yeah, Ms. Rain, you kind of get... You have to expect to do some of that, right? I've tuned into live streams before where, you know, the streamer, like I said, is either ignoring their chat or yelling at them or getting irritated. And I mean, I get it. You do repeat yourself quite a bit. But at the same time, those are the people that matter, you know? Especially the new viewers. If they have questions, I'll answer them. Even if I've answered it 5 million times. What's up, War? How are ya? But I've always been kind of patient. My entire life. Everybody says that about me. I don't feel like I'm overly patient. I just feel like I'm the right amount of patient. Yeah, Simon, I can't ever remember NFP not happening in the time that I've been trading. But I don't know that the government shutdown has ever affected an economic release like that. So I'm not sure. Anybody in the chat know the answer to that question? Is NFP going to happen on Friday if the government is shut down? Yikes. Holy launch. Guys. Well, that's a new all-time high on the Nasdaq. Ask ChatGPT. Yeah, I guess you could. Obama time it happened? Okay. No, it's not going to happen, War? That's what you say? Like if the government's still shut down, NFP won't happen? Jeff, is that accurate? 24 likes? I mean, we don't. How many people we got in the horizontal? We don't even have 100 people in right now. There's 91 people in currently. Which, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you're just showing up, we are doing a 50K Take Profit Trader account giveaway for channel members only tonight. !West in the chat. If you have the WE next to your name, we'll enter you into the drawing for that giveaway that we'll do at the end of the stream. Thanks for your support, guys. I appreciate you. This is my way of saying thank you. You see 32, Rich Girl Mel? Here, let me check. Let's see. How many thumbs up do we got? Guys, if you could, smash that thumbs up button for me. It really does help out the YouTube algorithm. Let's see. Yeah, we've got 34 thumbs up right now. Val, so I don't use a whole lot of indicators. I have VWAP on my charts right now. I don't really use VWAP during regular trading hours. It's just there for the stream, so people know where it's at. I use volume profile on the right-hand side. I've got the current session volume profile, and then on the left-hand side, I have backdated volume profiles, which you probably can't see since you're in the vertical format. And then I've got the DOM surface, which is kind of like bookmap on the right-hand side, which, speaking of which, if you guys are in the vertical format and want to see my full screen, click the other live stream on my channel that's dated for today, the one that doesn't have mobile in the title, and you'll see the full stream that everybody else is seeing. That's where most people are hanging out anyways. Oh, Kyle, you're fine. And then I use pivots, which is... well, they're kind of wide apart, which is these lines that you see here. The gold lines, and then there's a gray central pivot line that's kind of hidden. And then I manually draw the gray boxes that you see on my charts. These are levels that I determine as support and resistance based on higher time frame. What's up, Bryce? Yeah, cheers, Val. Kyle, what is the best advice for a beginner in trading? Would you suggest learning a strategy and testing it until competent? If so, what next? Yes, Kyle. Kyle, I'll let you know, probably for at least a full year, I would recommend paper trading. I would highly recommend paper trading. And if you are going to throw any money in, I would recommend doing it with a prop firm so you're not losing thousands of dollars. Because inevitably, it probably will happen. Most traders have, beginner's luck where they're going to hit a winner. They think trading's easy. They'll be doing good for a month or two, and then one bad day will wipe out all that work. So I would definitely develop a strategy, but every trader's different. I can't tell you exactly what would be the best strategy for you, You got to kind of figure that out on your own. What's worked for me is simplifying everything, removing all the indicator-based strategies, and pretty much strictly going to higher time frame support and resistance. Where the market has rejected a lot prior and where the market has held as support prior. That would be my best suggestion. A lot of what you're going to get force-fed on the internet is going to be ICT strategies these days. Yeah. Oh, cool. Do you wish I would have longed this? Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, we'll see if I get a trade or not, but I'm not going to get in now. I'll wait for it to extend and to pull back into previous all-time highs, probably. Liquidity, angular lines, etc. So what I usually do, Kyle, is I'll go to the 4-hour and the 1-hour charts and look at where price has tested prior. It's a little different now that we're trading all-time highs. It's going to be very difficult to determine those areas. Can I check if Paul is around? Sorry, I got two chats going on right now, and I'm trying to answer both. We got a big block up at 25,100. I don't know what big is determined. It's only 30. The books are kind of thin. There's really not anything heavy. ES looks like it's got interest up to 67.74. Is that right? It's got about... So yeah, it looks like interest is sitting right at... Is ES at all-time highs? Oh, ES is just shy of all-time highs. So sitting right above all-time highs on ES. So, Thule, it doesn't look like Paul's around on NQ at all. Oh, Kyle, cheers. Let's see. Liquidity, angular lines. Yeah, Kyle, pretty much. It's not putting real money on the line. When I say paper trading, that's what I mean. So simulated trading. Not necessarily back testing. Back testing I've found is going to, because the market's always changing, you pretty much have to have live data and trade in real time, I feel, in order to see what's going on. Val, I pretty much stick to Nasdaq futures for my day trading. Yeah, Kyle, demo. Exactly. Exactly. I would trade like that for a while until you prove that you're making money over a consistent period of time and not just over a week. I would say the safest thing to do would be to do that before you throw any real money into the markets. Yeah, Rice, exactly. Screen time, screen time, screen time. But Val, I mainly trade Nasdaq futures to answer your question. As far as my day trading is concerned, occasionally I'll trade ES, occasionally I'll trade YM, occasionally I don't really know if I'll trade gold ever again. I'll be honest with you. Gold traders are out of your minds. Make sure everything's still working here. Yes, everything is still working there. All right, the giveaway is good. Yeah, for those of you that are just tuning in, like I said, tonight is a members only giveaway. It's not for all subscribers, unfortunately. We will go back to everybody being eligible, but I wanted to give something back to the channel members tonight. So we're doing a 50K take profit trader eval giveaway. Exclamation point West for all you channel members with the WE next to your names will enter you into that drawing that we'll do at the end of the stream. Man, I still feel like I'm losing my voice, guys. It still feels that way to me. Does it sound like I'm losing my voice at all? Do I sound a little raspy to you? What's up, Kenny? Max, you love gold. Every day you get to go to the casino. Yeah, Muhammad, that's kind of how I feel too. Like, you can't... I feel like backtesting might be a good way to try and test a strategy in live markets. But there's no replacement. There's no replacement for trading in real time, live, in the markets. There's just no replacement for it. Hey, Chief Pepsi. Nice. Nice. Congratulations, John619. If you're here and tuned in, you can enter exclamation point West in the chat for the Take Profit Trader at 50K account giveaway. Val, gold on your paper trading account, you're up 10, or you were up 10 grand and lost 35. Yeah, it can go quick on gold, Val. I would say stay away from gold, stay away from commodities for until you have traded for a little while. Like, I'm scared to trade gold. What strategy would I suggest for tests for day trading? See, I don't want to tell you any indicator-based strategies. Kyle, here's what I would do, and here's what I did do. I'm going to give you two names that I think are reliable in the YouTube space that have free content out there that you can watch, that I think you could learn a lot from, that will help you develop your own strategy. One's going to be Carmine Rosado. The other is going to be Vincent Desiano. Those are the two guys that I feel, yes, they sell courses and all that stuff, and they have paid Discords. You don't need to spend any money. But they have enough free content on their channels that you can learn a lot from. Like, you can learn a lot from both those guys. Yeah, Val, I would say if you really want to learn futures, right? The safest, most reliable instrument that you're going to be able to trade, well, I'll give you two. One is going to be the ES, just because of it's the most traded symbol in the futures market. There's the most volume there. The other is going to be the YM, just because it moves a little bit slower and you'll have time to adjust. Nasdaq's kind of wild. You get a lot of the wiki random price action, a lot of back and forth, a lot of chop. But I would say ES is probably the best starting symbol that you could trade. And that's the S&P 500 futures. Looks like it's trying to liquidate. Val. Yeah, Val, I mean, this is all-time highs. All-time high trading is very hard. Because it's like, where do you buy? Right? So generally what I do at all-time highs, just so you guys know, and why I'm not trading right now, or why I'm not in a trade, is I'll wait for it to break all-time highs. And then even if it's 2 days later, if I have to not trade for 2 days, I'll wait for price to pull back into that previous all-time high, and then I'll try the long. So sometimes I'll go a couple days without making any money or taking a trade. What's up, Top Dog? How are ya? JA break and retest? Yeah, the break and retest is clutch. It's clutch. Best setup. Both to the top side and downside. Kyle, I've been trading for a little over 4 years now. A little over 4 years. You feel like gold is respecting levels better? Rich Girl Mel, it might be. It might respect levels. I just don't know what those levels are on gold. I've never really watched it. Everybody's starting to trade gold. Everybody's starting to go over to gold. Oh no. Oh no. NQ is just whippy, gold is smooth. I mean, we're at the bottom of the range on gold. Here, I tell you what, this is a micro. This is a micro gold. Let's see what happens here. We're at the bottom of the little range. We've bounced here. Oh man, I mean the trend is to the downside right now. Kelly's like, don't do it. Let's see, where would be the next spot that it could fall underneath here? So we've got another 5 points of downside. You're hoping it doesn't decide to break its channel? Here, we'll watch gold for a minute. Let's see what happens. Kyle, what made me get into trading? Kyle, before this, I was a business analyst, so I've always been looking at charts and doing calculations and things like that. And then when I started trading, I realized that I could make more doing this than I could at a full-time job. So that's when I decided I had enough money saved up to give it a shot. So I saved up enough money to the point where I said, okay, I don't have to worry about finances for 2 years. I'll give myself that amount of time and see if I'm profitable. And it happened to work out for me. It doesn't work out that way for everybody. I think too many people rush the process. They don't take care of themselves financially, or don't make sure they can afford to do it when they start. And so it creates a much longer process. Yeah, Harrison, I think I'm right there with you, brother. Wait till China opens here in about a little over 20 minutes. I mean, but NAS is at all-time highs. I'm not really interested in the NAS either. It might just be one of those streams where I don't catch a trade, which is fine, right? Like, I'm fine with that. It's better than doing something stupid and losing a bunch of money. Gold will retest 3,800 before move up or stock market crash. Val, what broker do I use? I use EdgeClear. EdgeClear is my futures broker. Kyle. Yeah, cheers, brother. I live stream almost every night, Sunday through Thursday, starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. I usually go for about 3 hours. Tonight's stream might be a little bit shorter. If my voice can survive. I don't know why I'm losing my voice. Could I take a look at POA? At POA AI? Put money into it in the past 2 days. Can't sell. Any help on this matter, please? Chris, I'm not sure what... Alright, Kyle. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Chat. Any answer for Chris there? I don't even know what POAI is. I'm assuming it's an investment you made, and you can't sell any of it. Let me do a little quick research here for you, Chris. I have no idea what POAI is. POAI. Wait, what? POAI. Predictive Oncology Inc. Is that right? Market cap's only 8.38 million. I mean, it's listed on the Nasdaq. It says they just got listed. $13 a share. I would be of no help. Chris, if you wanted to get rid of some of it, I would just contact your broker and be like, hey, what's going on? Why can't I sell these shares? Alex probably needs Sierra chart. Oh, geez. Here we go. It's in an eternal downtrend. You're wrong, Rich Gomel. Yeah, I would contact your broker. If you're looking to get out of any position, always call your broker. And they should be on top of it. They should be able to help you with those kinds of questions. Is that what it is? Is it predictive oncology? Let's see here. 1 year. It just looks sideways to me. Wow, it did shoot up in December to nearly $30 a share, but it's currently trading at $13 a share. Let's see, what was the year's high? $18 a share was the year's high. All right. Top dog, are you talking about like XAU USD? Are you talking about like currency pair? Chris, you got it at 1965? Okay. Yeah, it's down to like $13 a share. I would be trying to dollar cost average my way out of that position, apparently. Oh, opposite to gold, side by side. I mean, I guess I could, let's see here. I could probably do something like this for the stream if you guys really want me to. Let me unbind this. Let me move gold over here. And then let me rebind this. Create bind. So you want something like this? DXY? Yeah, I don't have DXY. Not on Quant Tower. Quant Tower doesn't have any kind of feature where I can overlay it on the chart either. If that's what you're talking about. Oh my goodness, Naz. What are we doing here? Are we just gonna go to the moon tonight? Miss Rain is like, shoot to the moon. Let's go. Get to the moon. Oh my goodness. It's just going higher and higher and higher. I know, Top Dog. That's kind of where I'm at. I have to wait for this thing to extend and then pull back into previous all-time highs. That's the only thing that I can think of up here. Kind of did a nice little break and retest here. Bull flag. Into that pivot from earlier today. I mean, that's about as clean as it gets, too. Kelly feels untradeable at this point. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is here. Unless you're already long. Like if you got in long, I know somebody said they were long from 25,012. Val, I'm on the 5-minute. This is the 5-minute chart on NQ. I mean, Kelly, at this point, you're just buying tops, but the only play is the long side, right? Like, you can try to short, but you're more than likely going to get ran over. Even gold is untradeable. Oh, no, guys. I mean, we'll see what happens. We still got time. We got gold waiting to, in about 13 minutes. China opens 12 minutes. So we'll wait and see what happens. Man, I hate all-time high trading. I hate it. I hate all-time high trading with a passion. Yeah, Tommy. I mean, look, I've learned there's just going to be days where the market isn't in the kind of environment that suits my trading style, right? Like I've just had to accept that. Generally, I'll try it out once a day, but if I'm consistently getting break even, I will walk away after a little bit. I'm not going to sit at the charts for 8 hours waiting around for something to happen. Lately, there's been days where New York opens up and the market just kind of gives an initial move right off the open and then chops for 3 hours. And then the lunch or the early afternoon is when the move happens for the day. I'm not going to sit at my charts for 4 hours waiting for that kind of move. I'm just not going to sit at my charts for that long. You know, I'll go do something else. I'll come back when the market is looking a lot better. Hey, what's up, DS? How are ya? You know, there's zero reason. There's so much other things I could be accomplishing than sitting and watching the market trade sideways, back and forth in a 40-point range for 3 hours. You know? Rich Girl Mel, it's actually based on points. So I generally go break even if it goes 7 to 10 points in my favor, which has not been great. Like, if you're going to catch a move in this market, your timing has to be, to the second, impeccable. To the second. Otherwise, it's coming back on you. Today I made a little over $1,000, but 650 of that was on one trade. The rest were break evens. And I traded for maybe an hour and a half this morning, and that was it. But I also know as soon as I click the buy button, what's going to happen to me is I'm going to get caught in that 1 second where it does pull back to previous all-time highs. Inevitably, right? You're finally going to hit the buy button, and then it's going to be the 40-point reversal. Inevitably. So I usually just wait. I usually wait for it to extend, and then I'll wait for it to pull back. Yeah, Tommy, there's nothing wrong. DS, when I get to 10K subs? Oh, Val, 100%. And you'll learn that your time can be better utilized doing something else, right? Like, especially if you're just learning how to trade, go watch some trading videos if you really want to watch trading during those times. You know, go learn, go educate yourself a little bit. Go touch some grass, go for a run, go work out, go do something else. I'm past the time in my trading career where I'm going to sit around for 4 hours watching the market trade sideways. I'll go do something else. The market will provide more opportunities later. All right, we got about 8 minutes until China opens. I will probably tune over to gold to see what happens with gold when China opens up. Yeah, exactly, Tommy. That's the other thing. We can always set alerts. We can always set alerts so that if price does get to a level of interest, we can come back to the charts at that time. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to go turn this fan on real quick. All right, that's better. Now at least got cool air blowing on me. What's up, Amounty? How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm kind of, the market's left me behind, but other than that, I'm doing all right. How are you? ES is about to run its all-time high too. Yeah, I've got it over here on another monitor. I'm watching it. It's pretty close. ES doesn't have a pivot all the way until 67.94. What's up, Phoenix? Good morning, Phoenix. I mean, I don't have any levels above on ES, guys. I mean, my ES charts, it literally bounced my last level of support, and that is it. Hey, thanks for the sub, Donnell. Appreciate you. Thanks for the sub. Is that Al or AI? I can't read it. I think it's Al. Thanks for the sub, Al. Appreciate you. The chance, you hope I win abundance? Thank you. I hope so too. I hope so too. I hope I make an abundance of money. Mohammed, 1.5K for tonight? Oh, that's great. Are you kidding me? I take it you were long from much lower? Thanks, LaChance. You're rooting for me? I appreciate you. Keep rooting. I need all the help I can get. I need all those good vibes. Yeah, so for you channel members that are just tuning in, I know Phoenix just did it, but we are doing a channel members only giveaway. 50K take profit trader account. ! Wes will enter you into the drawing. Sorry everybody else. I apologize, but I need to give back to the people who are supporting the channel on that level. So I'm doing a members only giveaway tonight. Why aren't people spamming? Because I think all the members are in West or Phoenix. Let's see how many people we got entered. We We've got 34 entries right now. That's probably about right. That's probably about right. 35. Yeah, that's probably about right. Guys, I had some empanadas tonight. Like my brother's wife is her family's like Brazilian, and I don't know what else, but like they always do like the Mexican food kind of thing. South American cuisine. Oh man, the empanadas were good. They were good. I ate a little bit too much. NQ broke the fibs top dog to the top side. What cooled? 8K? Oh man. That's a great trade. Are you kidding me? Man, making 8K tonight? Yeah, there's no entry up here for me. Not yet. I gotta wait for price to come back. I know, cooled. I know you did. Good shout out. Good looks. I appreciate you. Good looking out. Nice, Jimmy. LeChance, yeah, so right now on the Nasdaq, I'm looking for price to actually, it's doing the extension away from previous all-time highs right here at 25,037, we'll say. I'm waiting for it to pull back into that area to see if it wants to bounce and hold a support for another move higher. If this thing just continues to grind higher, I'm probably not going to catch a trade. I'm not going to buy the long before a pullback at this point. Nice, Blaze Kenshin. Nice. Nice. You brought it back again. You are saving those accounts. Yeah, LeChance, I have to unfortunately my strategy, I'm not real good at scalping. Like I know that about myself, so I try not to pick out, 5 to 10 point moves. Because at any point this thing could pull back 30 points. 30, I don't want to be buying tops. I've traded all-time highs before and been that person that's tried to short it as well, and it's just kept grinding higher and higher and higher. There is interest on the DOM up above 25,080 right now, but I feel like this is a spoofer of some kind. You can kind of see it moving around. So I don't think they have any intention on getting that order filled. Top Dog, do we have to pay taxes since Congress has failed at their jobs and shut it down? Yeah, still got to pay taxes, unfortunately. Still got to pay taxes. Indian Burn, I'll probably do it in about, probably about an hour or so. Probably do it at 10 o'clock Eastern. It's just another way to manipulate the markets. LeChance, we're here to learn. So my strategy is pretty simple, LeChance. These gray boxes that you see are areas that I determine as higher time frame support and resistance. Obviously, these up here, I have less confidence in because this is untraded price. We're in price discovery mode now that we're at all-time highs. So probably what I'm going to wait for is a pullback and to see if one of these boxes holds as support and price wants to reclaim above. And then I'll try to target new all-time highs on any pullback. But that's just me. Other people will have other ways of trading. That's just what I do because it simplifies things for me. I don't have a whole lot that I'm looking at. Just trading price and volume for the most part. LeChance, if you want to, I do have 2 live streams going on right now. There's the vertical format that you're seeing, and then there's the 1920 by 1080 full widescreen format. Feel free to click on that other live stream that's dated today that doesn't have the word mobile in the title, and you'll see my full screen and where most people are hanging out. Antoine, yeah, I can see you in the chat. No, Mohammed, I'm not a scalper. I am not a scalper. I mean, technically we're all scalpers if we're day traders, right? Like, we're all scalpers. My scalping just is more like, hey, let's hold for a 50-point move, 60-point move. Oh, Jack, it happens to me all the time. Happens to me all the time. I move it. I've had to learn recently to just take what I can get, unfortunately. I don't know if it's unfortunately. I take a lot of break evens. Let's put it that way. I take a lot of break evens. Recently. But like I said, I'm a firm believer in if a trade goes green, don't let it go red, regardless of outcome. You know, it's better to take a break even than to take a nasty loss. So if a trade does go green for you, move that stop to break even. Especially when the market's been re-offering previously traded price. Yeah, Ms. Rain, I see it. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Mohammed, you can't sit around and do nothing. Yeah, it's hard to do, right? Like it's very easy to just get into trades, you know, and execute a lot. And a lot of that just has to do with anxiety. A lot of times, you know, or watching price move a lot and saying, man, I could have made so much money there, and then chasing it. Yeah, LeChance, sit on your hands. I do it a lot. I mean, I'm maybe in a trade 5% of the time that I'm sitting at my desk. Yeah, Jack, it's usually I lock in about $100. It's usually I try to lock in about $100 per trade. At least cover commissions and fees, you know. At least lock in 20-40. So it's technically not a true break even, right? I'm locking in some sort of profit. It might be small, but it might be it'll be some sort of profit. Yeah, Antoine, higher time frames. That's kind of where I do all my analysis on. It's a little more. It's a little different on. Well, right now it's a little different because we're at all-time highs, right? This is price discovery mode. I do have levels marked above if you guys are interested. Well, I have one level marked above if you guys are interested. It's 100 to 120. The music is groovy, LaChance. Yeah, it's just Epidemic Sound. It's just a lo-fi playlist from Epidemic Sound. I can't hear it on my end, so I have no idea what's being played. Jack, I'm looking for a price to pull back into the previous all-time highs here. This is what I want to see. I want to see a pullback into 37. It might not happen. It might not happen. Right? Something that I look for kind of is, this was a pretty good break and retest of the top side of this level here at 50. You had the break, you got the pullback into, and the bounce. Roha, no, I don't have any open positions right now. No open positions. Wow, there's a lot of interest up here all of a sudden, up here at the 80s. Okay. We might have Paul. Paul is in the building, guys. 400 orders sitting at from 79 to 81. I wanted a little deeper pullback than what we got. I don't know that we're going to get. I don't know that it's going to get there, though. Tell you what we can do. We can flip over to micros. And we can put a position on. Because now we can at least layer into a position. And try to get something out of this move. And I will just add if we come down to 37. If we retest this again, I'll add here. And then I'll put my stop just below 20. Never mind, I'm in 7 evidently. Oh no. Miscounting the exact number of entries you got there, Cooled? Alright, we are in some micros. Like I said, there's 400 orders resting up here from 79 to 81. That feels like a possible draw. Oh shoot, I forgot to get the P&L up on forgot to get the P&L up on the stream. Let me hold on, give me a second. Let's fix that real quick. There we go. All right, we're good. All right, everything is right. All right, there we go. You run micros with a 300K account and never lose a trade? some DCAs, but with 7,000 drawdown, yeah, you've got plenty of room. Plenty of room. Andrew, they must use some standard deviation to decide to place short orders that high. I mean, it's probably just trading price. Yeah, right. Paul is the nickname of the big player. The big player. Look at the time, 9:11. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, Chief Pepsi. Yeah, you were asking about Paul and what Paul is. Yeah, it's just it's just big market orders. It's just big market orders that probably have zero intention of getting filled. They'll pull them when price gets up there. Can't imagine somebody on the overnight is going to get 400 orders filled. Like, there won't be enough counterparties in order to fill that many orders, I don't think. Could be, but I doubt it. Gold looks A+ for longs right now? Really? I don't trust it. You feel like gold dip below levels to trap shorts to rip long? Probably. Gold's probably going to 4K, guys. It's probably going to 4K. And more than likely, probably by the end of the year. The old dip and rip. Gold won't hit 4K? Cool, you don't think so? I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, it's just hit new all-time highs. Like I said, guys, those pivots are way higher on all the indexes right now. Prior support has held on ES. Could it turn around? Of course it could. I would have definitely preferred the pullback into previous all-time highs before the bounce. And this move could still happen. But even if this move does happen, I'm only down $40 at this point. So I'm fine with it. But I will let this run. In fact, I'll set my target. Let's see. Is there anything up at 100? Yes. Okay. So I'll set my target just front running 100 just in case. No, cooled. I'm long. I'm long right now. You can always tell, for those of you that are just tuning in, Mike B, gold will hit 4K. Question is when? Yeah, I know. You can always tell if I'm long or short based on the color of my entry bar, my entry line. And you can always see my P&L there as well. If it's green, I'm in a long. If it's red, I'm in a short. Mike B says LRCX has been running past month. Big time stock up and coming. LRCX. What is LRCX? Let's see here. Let's check out LRCX. Lamb Research. Lamb Research. $142 a share. $142 a share. Almost 143. Up $8 a share today. Oh, it's a semiconductor? Okay. Got you. Got you. Yeah, all the semiconductors are good. They've been having a run. All of them have been having runs lately. Nice, Mike. You had 122 calls last week. Should hit 200 within a year. Yeah, apparently. If you hit, I mean, that's a big move. That's a big move. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my break even in. And I can enter lower if it wants to come back. Lock in a minimal amount of money here. Hey, Mike, appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your night. You're good. I knew what you meant, Mike. You're good. You're good, brother. I got you. Yeah, LaChance. During the overnight session, the market is going to move a little bit slower. Gold only brings misery and pain. Don't do it. Yeah, I know that. I know that. We got so many gold traders in here, though. Like, so many people love gold. But, man, it will wreck you if you don't know what you're doing. Man, okay, so out of curiosity, were any of you up at London Open this morning at like 3 a.m.? Because if you were and you caught that bottom, you could technically still be holding like a 500-point long on the Nas. Just a smooth 10K. Jimmy, you were up, but you weren't trading? I mean, it held perfectly at support, guys. Like, it was about as good as it gets. Look at this. Look at this bounce, reclaim, chop above, and hold for the launch. The only time you would have gotten scared was at market open today when it pulled back. But man, let's see here. Ms. Rain, I saw you ask a question. Why did I pick the target that I did? You can see that these orders are stacked here. This would be the nearest draw. Normally the Nasdaq likes to float a little bit higher. We do have a block sitting up here just above 25,100. So I'm just front running that 100 level. Once price gets through the 80s, I will pull my stop up to just below 75 to lock a little bit more in. Does that make sense? So I'm going to try to extend out as far as I can. Does that mean my full target's going to get hit? No, it might take my stop first. But I do think that that is where the market inevitably is going to go. And it could still pull back to those previous all-time highs first. But that feels like a draw up there. You can see also on the DOM, most of the interest is higher. The bigger orders are all higher. There is a little bit of interest down here at 24,900. I'm pretty sure we go higher before we ever come back and test 25K again, though. Yeah, Dotan, like that London trade was amazing if you were up and able to catch it. Market Butcher, you were up at that time. You caught a short on the way down. Yeah, I did sell off heavy into that level. It definitely did. But man, what a hold. And just has been stair step up ever since. Just stair step the levels higher. Your problem was you were assuming it was going down further? Where it bounced made total sense to me, right? Like you had these near triple top highs sitting here. It bounced here prior as well on the way down pretty nicely. So you knew that there were buyers sitting here. You can tell that it held as support before. It acted as resistance before. So we knew that once price broke strongly back above like it did, the pullback into this level, there would be buyers sitting here. But yeah, that was nice. That was a real nice setup. Real nice. Probably a little scary when it was chopping just above, but that was nice. Thanks for the sub, Lucas. Appreciate you. Design out there he is. No shame. Yeah, Tyson, I was the same way. I actually caught the short. Where, Wes, where are most of my streamers from? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, where are most of the viewers from? DS, they're from all over the world. The community's from all over the world. We had people from Africa in here earlier, the UK, India, all over the United States. LaChance, you're from Detroit? LaChance, I used to live in Detroit. Well, north of Detroit. Design Hub, you're from Mars? All right, nice. Nice. Romeo, you're from Mars too? Nice. Nice. We got a couple people in on Mars. Tommy's from the space station. Nice. Wow, we're universal. We're not oh, the chance you're at 8 Mile and Hoover. Oh, you're actually like right there in Detroit. What's up, Coding Phase? How are ya? Cody Phase, you're from Tampa? Yeah, there's people from all over. I've got subscribers that are from Alaska. I've got some that are from Arizona, Utah, California. Yeah, LeChance, we're up. I'm up. What am I up right now? I mean, I'm only in one micro, so I'm up $22 right now. $22 on my position. Mohammed, Flint or more north? I lived in Rochester Hills, so I was at like, he said 8 Mile and Hoover. I'm lived at about 29 Mile. Antoine's in Maryland. Music creator is from St. George, Utah. Okay. So actually south of Flint, Mohammed, is where I lived. Rice with the rich folk. Okay, my dad was an engineer for Chrysler. He worked at the headquarters when I lived there. Oh, coding phase. No, we're working on trying to get on Instagram and TikTok, but you need 1,000 followers on each of those. Oh, Puerto Rico, Pete? Nice. Yeah, we're global. We're trying to get, like I said, we're trying to get on TikTok and Instagram, but you got to have 1,000 followers on your channel in order to go live on either of those, which we don't have. So yeah, just YouTube currently. Mohammed, you're in Troy? Okay, yeah. You're like 20 minutes from where I lived. Where you at, Mohammed? Like by, what is that? I-75. Exit 69 Big Beaver Road? Near there somewhere? Oh, true, Ms. Rain. That's true. I don't have anything on those channels though, really. It's the same name, same logo. LeChance, how much is my buy-in? It's what I'm willing to risk. In futures, you don't necessarily have a buy-in. Your entire account is technically on the line, every trade that you enter. But right now, I'm risking, I'm risking nothing right now. I've locked in $10 on this trade. So technically, I'm not risking anything anymore. Jimmy, your family's from St. Clair Shores? Okay. Oh, coding phase. There's 2 live streams going on right now. So you're right. They're both on YouTube. There's one in vertical format, mobile format, which is the one that you're seeing. And the other live stream that's on my channel is in the 1920 by 1080 standard format. You're more than welcome to go click on the other live stream and you'll see where where everybody's pretty much hanging out at. There's over, how many people we got in here right now? We got about 115 people in the other live stream currently. So for any of you that are on the vertical format, you can go over to the other live stream and see a little bit more of my screen and engage with a few more people. What's up, Patrick? Nice, Ms. Rain. Yeah, those were posted a long time ago, Ms. Rain. I haven't posted anything on TikTok in a long time. Yeah, Patrick, you're good. Yeah, coding phase. It's something new that we were trying. I just started doing it like a week and a half ago. The shorts feed gets a little more visibility, so it attracts new people a little bit more as they're scrolling through their shorts feed. It's not necessary, people don't stay there and hang out like they do in the horizontal format. Ms. Rain, you followed Instagram too? Nice. You're a real one, Ms. Rain. I gotta say, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, guys, if you want to help me out, feel free to go check out both my unutilized Instagram channel and my unutilized TikTok channel. Eventually, we'd like to be able to stream to those platforms as well, but you need 1,000 followers in order to do so, which I don't have even remotely close to that on either one of those platforms, but we don't really use it either. George says, why didn't I wait for a later bit of correction as at US Open time? If price is high, they drop it and pump it just like today. I'm not quite sure I understand, George. I'd love to answer that question, but I'm not following. I'm sorry. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate you. There you go, LaChance. Now you see the full stream. Phoenix, yeah, you were looking at shorts and you saw the stream pop up. YouTube's liking me right now. I saw when the market opened up today, the price came down sharp and then rallied to all-time highs. Yes. Yes, George. Unfortunately, I did not trade my trading plan today. If I had this morning, I'll show you guys my trading plan this morning. Those of you that are channel members have access to this, so you kind of know. But man, was I disappointed. Key level for me today was 24,720. My long entry was going to be 725 with the targets to the top side. All three of these targets got hit. This entry missed by 3 ticks. But I actually shorted down into that level and then was done. Oh, I came across the lives and I came up. Nice, Pete. Nice. Yeah, people have said I show up at the top of the recommended for any like new futures traders that are looking, you know, during the Asia session. So that's a good thing. All right, Miss Rain, enjoy your night. Yeah, George, I know. When I looked back and at what happened during price today, I shorted down into that level, but then I stopped trading. But man, did that trade plan work out like a charm. Jack, now we're getting a West overnight stall. Yeah, this is normally what happens when I go live. This is typically what happens when I go live. It's like the market makers know I am live streaming. And the market just dies. What's up, VK? How are ya? All right, we got about 130 people in here right now. We are going to do the members only giveaway probably here in about 25 minutes or so. So if you are a channel member, not just a subscriber, and you have the WE logo next to your name, exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that giveaway. Only channel members are eligible for the giveaway tonight. I'm going to reward you guys for your support. I can't thank you enough, and this is another way that I can do that. Gold broke the upper wedge line. Is gold moving around now? Oh, yeah. Gold ripped. Nice. Anybody long on gold? That's a nasty wick down there, though. Nice hammer. Nice a 5-point hammer there on gold. Antoine, it's $5 a month. There's a join button that should be underneath the live stream. If you do decide to purchase, you'll have access to those pre-market trading plans that you just saw on the live stream each morning on Level Up Discord. Gold wicks around so much that it can hold your level and still blow your account. I mean, true. Facts. Facts. All right, Nas looks like it might roll over before those 80s. I wonder if I should just lock in the $16, $15 that I got here. Oh, Top Dog asking for the reversal? Oh, man. Alejandro, how many accounts did I blow up before becoming profitable? So, honestly, before becoming profitable, this sounds ridiculous. I almost don't even want to say it. When I started trading, guys, I started trading with Top Step. It was an entirely different process. So there wasn't the YOLOing with the prop firms at that time. With Top Step, it was a 3-week, 2-step process. So you took it slow. It wasn't like you were just gunning for it to get those accounts passed and then blowing your account immediately, because it took so long. You had a reason to like not blow the account. Like you really fought hard. So my very first Top Step account I had for years, guys. Years. It was my very first account. Now, since then, obviously, since they've relaxed the rules, I've blown accounts, right? I've definitely failed evaluations. I've definitely blown funded accounts since then. But because that account took me so long to get, I didn't want to set myself back, so I took it extremely slow. Like, extremely slow. Top Dog, yeah, before I was around, they were really expensive. When I started, it was kind of how they are now. $200 all in. Oh, nice, Antoine. Antoine, make sure that you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile. If you've got one, make sure you're a member of Level Up, and that'll get you access to my pre-market trading plans each morning as well. Thanks for the support, brother. I appreciate you. Also, exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that giveaway drawing that we're going to do here shortly in about 20 minutes. Kelly, yeah, you're good. I can tell you guys how many are in the giveaway right now. We've got 41 entries currently. We've got 41 people in there. So your odds are actually pretty good tonight. Your odds are actually pretty good. Normally we've got about 150 to 200 people in these giveaways. So channel members, your odds are pretty good tonight. You think you did? You want me to tell you, Kelly? I'll tell you if you're in. I think you're in. I think you're in. Let me check. Yeah, you're in, Kelly. You're good. You're in there. You're in there. And the winner is Antoine Payne. Nah, you're in there. You're in there, Kelly. You're good. You're in too, Antoine. You're good. You're good, Kelly. You're good. Val, am I in a bar right now? No. Oh, am I in a buy right now? No, I'm not in any position. What's up, Thomas? Long time no see. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's been a little while. How are you is the question. Is gold doing dirty things to people? Oh, gold's going sideways. Phoenix, am I going to tell them about the deal we made for you to win? Wait, what? Nims tried something similar, Phoenix. Just to give you a heads up. Nims beat you to it. Oh, nice, Thomas. Good to hear. Good to hear. That's been a little while, brother. Yeah, Thomas, if you're interested, for those of you that are in the vertical format, the mobile format live stream, if you want to, you're more than welcome to pop over to the other live stream. That is the full screen stream that we've got going on. That's where most people are hanging out right now. We're going to do the drawing for the giveaway in about 15 minutes, so stick around. Stick around. LeChance, the account giveaway we'll do in about 15 minutes. Man, then gold's looking kind of rolly, guys. I mean, I don't want to short it, but it's kind of at the top side of the channel right now. 50K parlay. I don't know the chance. I don't know. Yeah, no skills. Hey, everybody, if you could, smash that thumbs up button for me. It really does help the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for the reminder, no skills. I appreciate you. I know. Even on the 5-minute, Kelly, like look at this ceiling that it put right there at 38.90. Hard no. Oh, did it just wick me out? Oh no, it floated a little bit lower. I'm okay with my exit there. I am okay with my exit there on the Nas. Let's flip back over to a real chart here. Something that's got a little more stuff to go off of. Oh, Francois, no, I'm not eyeing gold. I'm not even touching gold. Everybody else is trading gold, not this guy. Not this guy. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry. Had to adjust the fan. It was hitting me right at that right angle where it was getting in my eyeball and bothering me. Do you guys have sensitive eyes like me? Do your eyeballs bother you? Don't short all-time highs. I know. I refuse to. No skills. Everything's bothering you, Francois. Oh, Wigglesing. No, I'm not. I'm not shorting all-time highs. I am not shorting all-time highs. I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I've been there. I've done that. I've gotten run over. Not gonna do it. I have learned from my mistakes in the past. Hey, thanks, No Skills. Appreciate you. I mean, we're still just stair-stepping higher. That's all we're doing. I'd like for a pullback into this previous all-time high at some point. I wouldn't be opposed to buying here. But I'm not going to buy near the top either anymore. We tried that. Or if I am, I'm only going to put a micro on and then I'll average cost in on the pullback. Francois, the last two pullbacks were bouncing at the 50 EMA on the 1 minute. At 38.90 on gold. Let's see. Let me pull up the gold DOM real quick. Dang, Thomas, thank you, brother. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate you, Thomas. GG's in the chat for Thomas. That's a big super chat. Thank you, brother. It's been a long time. Don't be a stranger. $38.90. How many orders are sitting there? Let me see here. Thomas is an OG. He's been around for a while. Thomas was one of the people that were viewing my live streams when I had Thomas. How many people? Like when I had like 12 people watching my live streams. Oh, there's GC. Okay. You were looking at about 180 orders sitting at 90. A lot of it got filled, though. A lot of that got filled. So there's not much there now. 500 filled up there at least. Yeah, Alex, I was seeing a lot already got filled. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate you. Gold took a haircut on the 1 minute. Oh, man. It's got that military haircut look. Hey, LaChance, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, like I said, guys, for those of you that are new here, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I mainly trade the Nasdaq futures. I live stream a portion of my trading day starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. We normally go till sometime between 10 and 11 my time. So normally about a 2.5, 3 hour stream. Feel free to come hang out each night. I appreciate the love and support. I'm no guru. This isn't a signal service. It's just a nice trading community to hang out in. I don't sell any courses or mentorships or anything like that. I'm a profitable trader, but I feel I'm like a very average trader. I'm not the world's greatest trader. I'm never going to claim to be that. So welcome to the channel. If you're interested, we do have a free trading Discord as well. It's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video or !! Discord in the chat. Feel free to join. Francois, I got to sell merch. Do you know how much selling merch is actually very expensive? We would almost have to do like pre-orders. It's actually really expensive to do. I know, Design Knob. I know, Design Knob. I thought about you today, brother. I thought about you because when I saw the move up and I saw it not coming back, I was like, where's Design Knob with the shameless new highs? I thought about it. I definitely did. You're rubbing off. Later, Mohammed. Enjoy your evening. Because the market had no shame. Yeah, I mean, it just kept going. Government shutdown? Oh, who cares? Market go higher. Bitcoin seasonality kicking in. It didn't Bitcoin. What did it hold? Did it hold 110,000? I haven't looked at a Bitcoin chart in a minute. Is it pumping again? I know the semiconductors are all doing pretty well, so I would imagine Bitcoin is pumping again. Oh, now the Nas is gonna go. Seasonality, Phoenix says. Thanks, Wigglezing. Appreciate you if you're still here. Sorry, I just got over to the other chat. I see what you said. It was back over 118K last you heard, Kelly? Jeez. Yeah, I don't really follow crypto a whole lot either. What's up, Harpreet? How are you? Roman, I was already long. I'm not going to chase it up here. Did you guys see how all those orders are gone now that are there at 80? See how they flipped up? Now you got them all sitting at 89. All 404 sitting at 89. No, Roman, it wasn't great. I got trailed out. It was only 1 micro. So I'm up $8.26 after commissions. $8.26. All right, guys, we're going to do the giveaway here in about, a little over 3 minutes. So anybody who's got the WE next to their name and is a channel member that hasn't entered into that giveaway that would like to, it's going to be !Wes in the chat. We're doing a 50K Take Profit Trader account giveaway this evening for channel members only. What's up, Lambra? Lambra, you been lurking? Oh, nice, Team Massive. Nice. You're always lurking? All right. I should have figured. I should have figured. Yeah, Piter, I think you're good. I think you're good. Let me, Yeah, you're good, Piter. You're good. We got 49 people entered right now. 49 people have entered into the drawing. So odds are actually pretty good. 1 in 50? That's not bad. Dang, Francois, those probabilities are actually really high. Roman, what else do you have to have done? Oh, to enter into the drawing, Roman? It's for channel members only. So, like, it's the people who sign up for YouTube channel memberships on my channel. I think it's like $5 a month is what it is what they're paying. And then they have access to my pre-market trading plans on Level Up Discord. You don't have to enter. That's just, I'm rewarding them for supporting my channel on that level. V just like, since NQ didn't give me a reset. I mean, NQ has just been going higher and higher and higher. All right, guys. Those of you who have not entered yet that are channel members, get your entries in. !Wes in the chat. We've got 51 people in there. We are going to do the giveaway here in about 30 seconds. And the giveaway is working. As you can see, anybody who's not a member, I'm sorry. It doesn't accept your entry. So I apologize. I promise the next giveaway that I do will be a full channel giveaway. Everyone will be eligible. This one is just for members only. I need to give back to them. All right, guys. We're going to choose the winner. We are going to choose the winner here. So, I'm going to pick in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Charles, type something in the chat so we know you're here. I'll give you 60 seconds. If you don't type something in the chat though, we will re-roll. Same rules apply. Uh-oh. Charles, are you here? Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Charles. Charles might be gone. I might have to re-roll. Oh man, brutal. I'll I'll give it another minute. All right, guys, I'm re-rolling. Phoenix. Phoenix. Phoenix, type something in the chat. Phoenix, type something in the chat. Phoenix, I'm giving you 60 seconds. There he is. All right, Phoenix. Congratulations, Phoenix. GG's in the chat for Harsh Singh for winning the 50K Take Profit Trader account. Congratulations. Congratulations. Kind of sucks for Charles. I don't know where he went. I have no idea where he went. But congratulations, Phoenix. You, I'm gonna have Mason get a hold of you. He's probably asleep right now, but he is the one that is in contact with Take Profit Traders, so he'll be in touch with you first thing in the morning. I promise. But he's the one who has to get your information for that account. But congratulations, brother. That's amazing. I'm happy I could give something back to you. Phoenix is actually one of my first subscribers, guys. He's been around for a very long time. So thank you, Phoenix, for all the love and support. Thank you for the loyalty. I appreciate you, and I'm happy that I could do this for you. That's amazing. That's amazing. Love you, brother. Man, guys, that's 2 giveaways where the winner hasn't been around that I've done. I've had to re-roll for winners. Yeah, it's nice to be able to do those giveaways. It's nice to be able to give back to you guys. The way those giveaways work is it's based on like how many times you guys use code WES with these different props. And it's like, there's like sales targets almost. It's almost like a sales job, you know, where if you hit targets, you get bonuses. And one of those bonuses is account giveaways. So you have to hit certain targets. So when you see these people that are giving away tons of accounts, you know they're just like raking it in off of their affiliates. now that I know how they work, that's kind of what's going on. So in other words, support your small streamers. You use the codes of small streamers, the multi-millionaires. Wigglesing, best prop in my opinion. That all depends on what you're doing. Like every prop has its pros and cons. My favorite right now is probably, I'd say, cost, rules, and everything is probably like my funded futures. My funded futures is probably my favorite right now. They have instant payouts. You know, they're relatively low cost. Their targets are pretty much the same as everybody else. I like Take Profit Trader because they have the first day payouts in funded as well. But they do have the intraday trailing drawdown, you know, kind of like Apex, which I'm not really a fan of. One of the newer ones that I like is Lucid because they have the best, I think, transition to live. Trying to think about any others I miss. Obviously, Top Step is reliable. I've been with them forever. They're good. They just don't run any promos or anything like that usually, or if they do, it's very seldom. And they're leaning more towards the brokerage side of things, and it almost seems like they're getting away from the prop space, or trying to. Any of the rest of them I haven't really traded with, so I can't speak on. You'd like to thank your mom and dad, Phoenix? Nice. But yeah, but for those giveaways, that's how those things work. Just so you guys have a little inside look on what's on the back end. It's all about how many times you guys use code WES. And I can't use code WES for my purchases. So I really have zero control over what happens there. Kevin, you missed the old Top Step? Yeah, I've been trading with Top Step for 4 years. 4 years. Been a long time. I've definitely been with them the longest. But I would say, like the new wave, like my favorite's probably My Funded Futures. Yeah, Kevin. I mean, luckily, like you can see up here in the top, Top Step is up here. Luckily, I'm on Quant Tower, so I didn't have to do all that nonsense. But yeah, it's the whole Project X thing. Has thrown everything for a loop. It's thrown everything for a loop. Project Slip. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. I've heard other people say they really like it. They really like the platform. I don't really use market orders much anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. I usually either join the bid or the ask or place a limit order or limit sell or limit buy. I don't know that they do it on purpose, right? Like I don't think they're purposefully have built-in slippage. You know, that would be really, really slimy. Yeah, Kelly. Actually, Lucid had a shaky launch, but they had a launch. They're actually on NinjaTrader and Tradeovate right now. They launched today. You guys can get 50% off their evaluations currently. For I think it's 2 uses. I think it's code Ninja50 is what it is. No, Alex, I can't prove that they don't. I'm not in cahoots with any of these. I'm not in cahoots with any of the props. Do I know people that work at props? Yes, I do know people that work there, but they aren't going to give me inside information, right? Like I'm not on the inside. I stay in my own lane. I'm not even like in the YouTube trading streamer circle. Nobody really knows who I am. Nobody knows who I am. Yeah, Kelly, the code does help with Lucid, but right now, if you want the 50%, you have to use code Ninja50. Code Wes is only going to get you 40%. The only cahoots is to tie the accurate, Kevin. No, what I've found is when I watched other streamers, the only other streamer that I watched somewhat on a regular basis was Trades by Matt, right? And but anytime I've ever watched any other streamer, it just creates noise and confusion in my head. And normally my reads are better than theirs anyway, so I've learned to just tune it all out. Yeah, if you're not on the inside, you're on the outside. Oh, I'm definitely on the outside. How much are their 50Ks? I want to say their 50Ks are, with the code, I think $70 something, maybe 80, all in, no activation fee. Because I think the 40% off is $90 or $93 or something like that. So it's probably somewhere around $80 right now with the 50% off. Not Rocket Scooter Matt. Trades by Matt. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, Tradester Matt. Tradester Matt, top dog. Kelly, I don't know. I actually haven't taken a withdrawal from them. I don't think there's anything crazy with it. They do have a little bit different rules, like you have to clear buffer before you can request a withdrawal, kind of like Apex, but Phoenix, it's $65.50 for a, well, that's really cheap. Top dog. Yeah, he's pretty good. The other, I'll say it's scammy. Oh, you're talking about Rocket Scooter, Matt? He's a pretty smart dude. He's a good trader. He's provided like brokerage statements and stuff like that. Really smart guy. Yeah, Kelly. No, not that I know of. I haven't heard anything bad about Lucid, really. As far as like payout and reliability goes. I've heard nothing bad yet. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, obviously do your own research, right? Like, don't just take my word for it, right? They do have a Discord if you want to join as well. They got a free Discord that you can join and ask any questions in there. Their CEO is actually really active in his Discord and pretty open. Everyone needs to go back to the withdrawal up to 50% of the account. Yeah. Yeah, Phoenix. I saw you mention something in our Discord earlier about that. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know you couldn't withdraw the buffer. You have 3 MFFU accounts. You never used them. Didn't like all the subscriptions needed. My Fun of Futures, I actually like My Fun of Futures. I like their setup. Like every prop is going to have their pros and cons. Every single one of them. It's all a preference, guys. Like it's, you know, Top Step's got its tenure. You know, they're reliable. You're never going to be denied a payout unless you're caught doing something really stupid. They're a little pricier now because of the activation. You know, their 50K is nearly $200 after activation once you pass. All in. There's the cheaper ones. But they all have one rule or one caveat, right? All of them do. It's when I start hearing about mass payout denials, creations of new rules as we go along. That's when I jump ship. That's when I say, okay, I can't support anything that you're doing here. What's up, Fletcher? How are you? It's been a little while, Fletch. How you been? Did Top Step jump on the consistency train? I want to say an eval, they're 50%. Kelly, I would need to see those previous all-time highs get traded first at this point. I already tried the breakaway, and it came back and got me here. So I'm going to wait for this pullback. Hopefully. You got VWAP sitting right there. You've got previous all-time highs sitting right there. I think that'll give you a good read on what to expect until London session. So for now, it's a waiting game. For now, it's a waiting game. Yeah, Fletch, nice. The ups and downs, Fletch, that's a life, brother. Honestly, I wish there was more ups. Star of the Candy Queen. What is the good time to trade SPX futures? You made good money on your account yesterday evening. Bought like 6 p.m. and got and closed like 11 p.m. Made 2K. Nice. The best time to trade the ES is probably sometime between London and New York. Generally, there's just more volume being conducted then. Oh, nice, Scott. Yeah, Phoenix, go ahead and get your day started. Like I said, I'll have Mason contact you. Congratulations again, Phoenix. Let me know how you do on that account. Keep me updated. Man, I am so losing my voice, guys. It's happening. I can feel it. I am forcing sound out my pipes. Gold's handing people their faces. What is it? Wow, Gold really is handing people their faces. Holy. I mean, those are 5-minute candles. Yeah, no thanks. I want nothing to do with that. Just short it. And silver's ripping faces out? What? I don't know if you want to short this. There was a ceiling there. There was a ceiling there at 90 that just got broken and retested. I don't know if gold trades the same way as everything else does, but I feel like this could short it 5 minutes ago. Yeah, Eric. I mean, because even what a micro short from here, if you're risking to the highs, you're talking what, $40? I don't know if I can short that. I don't know if I can short that. Shorting gold sounds like a bad. I mean, it's kind of starting to roll a little bit, but nah, I'm good. I'm good. I sound fine, Wigglesy? Oh, that's good. Okay, good. I definitely feel like I'm straining to talk right now. Jeez. Look at this 30-minute chart on NQ. My goodness. Okay, so this is pretty much the pullback we want. Right around 30. Somewhere between 40 and 30. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. 500-point rip to the top side. Are you kidding me? Oh, like a 400-point, right? Wigglesing, you full clip the short from 24,074.75. Really? I mean, cojones. Cojones shorting up there. Nice trade. I think you should. I mean, you should at least get this pullback, I would think. 37. I would just watch this 30-minute opening range high here at 47. But I think you should be able to get 37. Let's see if we can get that pullback into 37 here. If it just kind of wants to hang around 50, I'm probably going to kill it for tonight and rest my pipes. I never realized how much 3 hours of talking every night takes its toll. I'm not used to that. There was a shooting star. Yeah, Tommy, I mean, I'm not going to short all-time highs, no matter what it's looking like for me. That's just me. I mean, you guys do what you do. I'm just not going to short all-time highs. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I've been there. I've done that. I've gotten wrecked. Kelly, didn't work out too well for you. I know. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I have a really hard time finding a good entry short. Your inputs now? Star of the Candy Queen? Really? On SPX? Let's see. I mean, ES has pulled back quite. I mean, it's pulled back below all-time highs. It's at 67.66. I don't know. I mean, what are you targeting? Star of the Candy Queen, 67.57, 67.58, somewhere around there. I don't know what the SPX is, though. Like, where it's at. $67.60, okay. So the top side of that little consolidation, pretty much. All right, we got about 140 people in here tonight. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. If you're lurking in the background and haven't hit that subscribe button and want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you guys could, smash that like button for me. It really does help out the channel. I don't know how many thumbs up we have. Let's check. Let's check. Did we get over 100 thumbs up tonight? Did that happen? Went for a while, come back to the pullback I asked for, Roland. It's not there yet. I needed to pull back a little bit more. Another like 15 to 20 points to the downside. Once we get down there, I'm not opposed to trying another long. Man, the market just came to a screeching halt here right above 50. I have a feeling we might need to wait around for a little while for this, which I'm not willing to do. It might be going back up. I mean, there's that 400 block still sitting up here. I think it's 400. Yeah, so you got, wow. You got 460 orders sitting up here at 79 and 80. Almost 470. Not that that means that market has to go up there. Design out. Well, we know one thing for sure. It's not going down. And why isn't it going down, Design Knob? All right, Nightbot. We already did the giveaway. I know, Roland. I know. Like, if you were up for the London session, I mean, what an entry. You would still be holding that long. Like, what an entry that gave. I mean, look at this hold. Oh, Daniel. Yeah, we had a couple people. Palmetto gifted some memberships last week. Who else gifted some memberships last week? There were a couple people who gifted memberships. I mean, look at this on the 30-minute. And you know what's funny? All I caught on this entire move, guys, was this. This short right here down to about right here, and that's all I caught. This move, this one little red candle was the only thing I caught. Oh, Velixer, welcome. First time here? Welcome. I hope you find value here. Welcome to the community. We got lots of good traders in the chat. Better traders than myself. I hope you enjoy the content, brother. Roland, that's the candle that exited you? Yeah, that was nasty. I mean, look at what happened down there. Like, look at this action this morning. Are you kidding me? What is this? 740 to 840. So 100 points up, 100 points down, over 100 points down, 100 points right back up. Are you kidding me? This is carnage. Like, if you were trying to trade in both directions, this is complete carnage. Wow. Roland, wish you had waited for 10. Yeah. I know, Stefan. It's crazy. It's crazy. That was wild. What does it look like on the 30-minute? It actually doesn't even look that bad on the 30-minute, right? Let's see here. I mean, these wicks are pretty nasty on the 30-minute. I will say that. These wicks on the 30-minute are nasty. Kevin, your first and only trade was 752 to 775. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, look, guys, I've even had to cut my trades early. Like I've had to cut my trades early, and I like to hold my positions. You know, I'm looking for generally more than 60 points, but even me, it's been hard to hold. Price just rips back on you 40, 50 points in the snap of a finger. Like, think if you were short at the open. Remember at the open this morning at New York Open? It sold off like 50 points and then reversed immediately, like within seconds. Antoine, yeah. So Harsh Singh, Phoenix won the giveaway. The reversal was like 3 minutes. I know, it was crazy. It was crazy. It looked so heavy off the open too. It looked like, oh, are we gonna get that sell off? I thought for sure. Here's what I thought on that pullback, right? I thought for sure that we were gonna pull back into the daily 20, which is sitting at, well, now it's sitting at 24,500. I thought we were coming back into the daily 20 SMA, and then we were gonna get the bounce, but it just never happened. It never got there. It never even got close. Oh, Kevin, you log on about 6:50-ish? Okay. All right, guys. It's about 10:30 my time. We've been live for almost 3 hours. I think I'm going to kill it there. I'm not sure what to expect for the rest of the night. I'm going to get some rest and so that I can trade and I feel refreshed in the morning. I would be looking for this previous high at, what is it, 37 was where it was at, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I would look for this pullback into 37. VWAP sitting at 40. There's yesterday's pivot sitting there. I would look for the bounce here for the move up into 80 to 100. You got those orders, those 400 orders sitting up at 80. That would be my read for the night. If it does dip back below here, I would probably play shorts back into this 970 area. But that would be my read for the night. Daily dose of flying, you remember totally. We already did the giveaway, so you're all good. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. New subs, thanks for joining. Hopefully you find value in this community. We do have a free trading Discord where there's no payments or anything like that for the Discord. It's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. I will be live tomorrow night starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Come back and hang out. Keep me company. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Trade safe, stay patient, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.